Hey, I wanted to talk to you guys about something. You don't hear this enough on YouTube at all. Nobody really talks about it. Show you how to build them, blah, blah, blah. But no one talks about the bike. And I wanted to just. The frame that I used is a Huffy Good Vibrations bike made from 1973. And the bike frame was all steel, welded, you know. Anyways, what they did with this frame, I mean, it's welded really good. It's thick walled tubing. You know how solid it is. And that's a pretty thin tube. I mean, round wise, diameter. It's about an inch. And when they built these bikes as well, the mounts for like your tire, this goes up inside the tube. And then what they do is they crush the tube onto it and they put two high amperage leads. And what it does is it welds the metal all together so that that piece of steel is not coming out. So that's a big thing. And like even where the seat post is on this, it's a good thick walled metal tube. Now, you go to this one, if it'll focus. This is almost half the thickness. If it'll even, it's going to be hard to focus on it because it's black. But it's half the thickness of what that one is. And you can hear it rings like a bat because it's such thin-walled crap metal. And down here, hopefully we can focus. Get to the side. Come on. It's really hard with black on black. Anyways, if you look, they put the plate right up against the tube. They line them up and they just weld it and weld it in place. There's actually nothing inside. So if that cracks, the tire just freaking falls off. So, apparently, this is one of the main points of where it cracks. And the tube down here seems to split on these. So I would not use one of these Roadmaster bikes from Walmart for $100. It is a death sentence for a motorized bike build. So, if you're gonna build a motorized bike, get a good bike. You know, the entire bike here, I mean, weighs about like 10 pounds. And great if you're riding a mountain bike and it's light. I mean, that's wonderful. But, you know, a good aluminum mountain bike, the frame weighs, about the same as that steel one. So, I mean, what does that tell you? If a steel frame and an aluminum frame weigh about the same. I mean, that steel is pretty thin crap. So, what they do is they take a piece of sheet metal, they shove it through a machine, and it rolls it as it's going through. It gets rolled into a pipe, and then they take a welding machine that welds a seam, and then a band that goes over it to sand off the thing. So you get a nice tube out of a rolled piece of Chinese ship metal, and then they take that thing, They usually just have a thing that goes there and they weld it right on. But the thing is they don't really get it exactly perfect. Like when they're doing these, there's a lot of gaps and stuff. So this is mostly like, it's not a very good weld. I mean, most things from China, it's not made well. So, anyways, my suggestion is do not use one of these Roadmaster bikes. I mean, I hear the Huffy Cranbrook's a little better, but still, the welds and stuff tend to split on them from vibration. So if you don't want to die, don't make a bike out of one of those. I mean, I've had this one now a while. I have no problems. And I mean, for the most part, you're not gonna on that for a while. Until the vibration starts eating at things. Or, you know, the other thing too, is the way these mount around the frames. I've seen the vibration actually deform these and cut rings into them from the vibration from the mounts. So, like, it'll eat through the tubing, and then they crack there too as well. So, just something to look out for. Not very good quality. So, this bike, when it came, I mean, I got the whole bike actually. I paid $5 on Craigslist. I had to fix it up some and whatever. I didn't pay near it. That's $100. Huffy Cranbrook, $100. It's a death trap. Get a good old bike. Pick one you want and go with it. I mean, they sell the bike frames with gas tanks, which are made, you know, really good for a motorized bike build. That would be worth it if you want to spend the money. You want to build one like, you know, I did, just go to the local flea market or something, pick up an old bike that's in good, decent shape, or fix one up or whatever, and build it on that. But look for a good, solid frame. So I would suggest the older bike instead of one of these piece of crap Walmart, you know, Chinese bikes. It's just not going to hold up. So, anyways, stay safe. Build something with common sense. You're going to be going 30 miles an hour. Make sure it's going to hold together at 30 miles an hour, the bike frame. Don't get something that falls apart at 10 while you pedal it.